Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the DJ Saul Show on CFUR 88.7 FM. Well, we're back in the swing of it now. I'm done with my interdimensional travels, and I think everything's about to just go back to normal. So I'm pretty happy about that. Well, we've got some great stuff on the show today. I think it's going to be a really good one. But before that, the station's asked me to do a little weather update. That's part of the show now. So, I mean, just look outside your windows. You can pretty much tell what's going on. I don't know. There's some sun and clouds and stuff. And, well, what more can I say? We've got a guest coming on the show pretty soon, and I think you're really going to enjoy it. So, after these commercials, oh, hang on a second. What's going on? No! I refuse to believe this! There's a portal opening inside the studio! No! What's going on? What? I didn't get sucked in. Who are you?
Who are you?
What?
Who are you?
What are you saying?
Who are
Ladies and
you?
gentlemen, in case it's not clear, there has been another portal
Where
opening
am I?
in the studio. This has happened a few times
Where
before.
am I?
And usually what happens is I
What?
get sucked into the FM transmitter, but
Hey.
it seems like
Hey,
this gentleman has just appeared out of nowhere, and I'm going to try to
where's-
ascertain where
where's
he's
the
from.
sun? Where am I?
You're inside. This is the CFUR studios.
All my leaves, they need the sun. They need the sun.
Yeah, I see. You've got a lot of leaves.
I'm
and
hungry.
it looks like they're getting
It's
quite yellow.
Yeah, I'm not. Wait.
I'm waiting.
What's that desk? What's it made out of?
Oh, I wouldn't worry about that.
What? No.
It's,
What's
it's metal.
what do you call this?
Listen, ladies and gentlemen, there's a tree in the office.
What is this?
I think he's a little bit worried about all the wooden furniture.
Is this my son?
No, it's just a pen.
Huh.
That's nothing.
Huh.
Why don't you step outside for a minute? There's lots of sun out there. I was just talking about how great the weather is.
Your door.
Yeah, just no. Yeah, open the handle.
Wait, no.
Okay.
It's not made of meat. It's made of wood. No.
This guy out here. Okay.
Why don't you build things out of meat?
Okay, here you go.
No.
Don't think so to me. What a lunatic. Okay. Well, the portal's still here. I think this guy's gone outside, so we don't have to worry about that. I'm sure it'll disappear within a few minutes, and everything will be back to normal. So, well, just go to commercial, and I'll be right back. Buy powdered water. And we're back. Okay. This is the DJ Saul program, and this thing's still here. It's really weird. I'm not sure what's going on, but at least I'm still here in the studio at CFUR 88.7 FM, and at least know what's popping up out of the thing anymore. We got rid of that last guy, so that was good. And okay, hello. Who are you?
Where is your nearest grapefruit?
What?
I need a grapefruit. I need a battery. No. I was working. What time is it here?
Another gentleman has appeared out of the portal, and he's asking me about grapefruit.
I need to get
something. I don't
back.
know what's going on.
Why did you take me?
I didn't. You just see. Sometimes this thing happens here, where the portal opens up, and usually it's because of a thunderstorm.
I
but
only
the
have
weather's...
15 minutes left to make a homemade battery.
What are you talking?
I need a
about?
grapefruit.
Why do you need to make a battery?
Do you have any
I have
citrus?
batteries here.
It's the science fair. I can't just pick up a battery.
Oh, the science fair, of course.
I was playing my games, my lackgammon with Bjork, and he's still back there. I see you, Bjork. Hi, Bjork. And okay, Bjork is lowering a rope to me. I will finish project.
Why don't you just
Do you have a grapefruit?
Hey, why don't you just step back through the portal? I just thought of this.
Yeah,
It might work.
you see he's putting the rope through. There's other things in there. You want to steer right. No, you dropped it into that other one. You need to bring it into this one.
Ladies and gentlemen, there's appears to be a man through the portal lowering a rope down into this dimension.
Okay, I don't think Zezzy's opens until like 20 minutes, and I don't have that much time. Do you have any grapefruit? This might be useful. Any citrus? Any acids?
I actually do have. Like,
do you have a
whole
science
bunch of
experiment
Mandarin
kicking
oranges.
around? That's
hang on a second.
That looks like some baking soda. Maybe I could use that. Yes.
Oh, that's not baking soda.
Oh no,
that's something else. Just give me a second. I think my manager might have something.
Ah, perfect. Time is of the essence.
Devin, do you have those oranges? Oh, here. He's got some in his lunch.
Ah, perfect.
This guy's
yes.
a citrus freak. Okay.
Yes, perfect. Thank you.
Okay, well, see you later.
Thank you. Thank you
Thanks
very
for
much.
stopping
And
in.
Zeke, you can pull now. Goodbye.
I thought his name was Bjorg. Okay, well, we're back to the show, and our guest has just arrived, so please come in. Please excuse the portal. I'm not sure what that's about, but we'll get it sorted out. I think some of our engineers are working on solving that problem right now. Hello.
Hello.
It's good to have you. Why don't you introduce yourself?
Hello, yes, I'm Mark. I'm with the Astrophysics Society here at the university. I'm here to talk at length about what we've discovered about...
Oh, no! Oh, my God! They cut his head off! Mark?
I am the warrior prince, Gonzo. I will make you Gonzo unless you appease my demands.
Okay, that's it.
I'm going
up there and figuring out what's going on.
I'm going to need at least 12 rocks. Welcome to Gonzo's rock program. We will be listening only to rocks. Surrender to me your rocks. Let this be your beacon.
Gonzo, what are you doing? What is this place? I just walked in through this big purple thing. I don't know what's going on over here.
It is time
What?
to collect rocks.
Oh, shoot. Look, I got a bunch in my pockets right now. I knew you were going to ask this. You always ask about rocks. This is hilarious. This guy's hilarious.
You know I need
guys should
my
listen to this.
rocks.
Yeah, this is so funny. One time, we were back home down at the river, and this guy starts picking up rocks, starts putting them in his pockets, and then we go for a swim at the watering hole, and he's trying to swim, but he keeps sinking down to the bottom. His pockets are full of rocks. It's ridiculous. This guy's so funny. You guys gotta listen to this stuff.
The rocks keep me strong, you know that.
I know, Gonzo. Okay, hey, I just saw somebody walk through when I was coming in. This other guy was coming out. You know what's that about?
He actually got out of my way. Maybe he had rocks he was hiding. One sec, I'm going after him.
I'll come with you. Oh, second thought. This is my big break. Oh, okay. This is Seamus, baby. This is my program now. Where are you? What is this? CFU?
Seamus, dear, the cobbler's ready.
Oh, come on.
Seamus, come in for brunch.
I'm coming.
The cobbler won't stay forever, Seamus.
Whoa, okay. Well, that warrior guy was trying to track me down, but I think I slipped him. Okay. Well, I'm not sure what's going on in there. I walked in and it was just white everywhere. I couldn't see anything. So I think we're going to have to get that figured out before the show continues. Maybe I'll just start broadcasting some music or something in the meantime. I'm sorry about this, ladies and gentlemen. Our guest is lying dead on the floor, and there is a gigantic portal.
Hey,
in
you
the middle.
nice man down there, do you want some cobbler?
Oh, well, yeah, sure, I guess so.
It's made with the finest rocks.
Ah, rock cobbler. Well, it's not my favorite, but I'll take it. This is I Am Astar with Shake It. You're listening to the DJ Sol program on CFUR 88.7 FM. Stay tuned, everyone. I'll be right back once I get this figured out.
Hello and welcome to another Tune Explunder. I'm Reggie once again with our guest today, Johan Blomqvist, the
Hello.
creator of The Crazy Frog.
Hello.
Hello. How are you doing today, Mr. Johan?
Every day is a fresh hell.
Oh, that is Not what one would expect
I
as a
weep for
creator.
the children of today.
You make the smiley white and blue frog videos, yes?
Yes, the crazy frog is my opus and my bane.
Tell me, how much work goes into all of these crazy antics that little amphibian gets up to?
I spend hours each night planning meticulously every adventure of Crazy Frog. He is he is my muse and my monument. Every day is dedicated to the frog.
So it sounds like your life has become very frog-centric. How did this all start?
It all started 10 years ago in 2009, 2003, I should say.
Ah, yes.
And it was a difficult time for me. I was going through 2 divorces, both of which were my own, and it was a way for me to express all the torment happening inside of me.
So what you were saying is the crazy frog is actually born of torment and not the
Can't you see that in his pained expression?
But have you not noticed that your creation has brought so much joy to many fans?
This causes me anguish every day.
So you actually intended him to be riding an invisible vehicle of pain. Is that the metaphor we should have gotten?
Yes, this is correct. He in the video for Axel F, I'm sure you have seen the crazy frog. He rides on a motorcycle which is not visible, and he is essentially a ghost rider, or one of the horsemen of the apocalypse. But of course, his vehicle cannot be seen by the mortal eye.
Would that be because we are not ready for it, or is it more an allegory that your suffering is not necessarily visible to others?
It is all of the above. You have hit the nail on the head.
These are some fascinating revelations that you are bringing to us. Can you talk
about... You will
about...
see also the crazy frog's penis, which I chose not to cover up because it is symbolic not only of phallic symbolic order, but also of my pain, which protrudes from me like a phallus.
Could one assume that he is actually sitting upon it on that invisible bike?
On his penis?
Yes. Hence the pain.
That is correct. His penis is being crushed between the invisible seat and between the crazy frog's taint. And this is symbolic of how my wife, my ex-wife, would torment me each and every day I was alive.
So, for the sake of maybe having something for the younger ones to look up to, the aspiring ones that maybe want to get to your place, do you have any sort of comments upon more the methodologies or your inspirations other than life experiences, like technically?
No.
Oh.
I would like to discuss the lyrical choices I have taken in especially the song Popcorn, which I adapted from an old hit. I have used a lot of ring-a-ding-dings simply for the purpose of symbolizing John Donne's bell,
which does toll for us all in death.
Now that's just fascinating, though.
Yes, death comes like a sweet embrace.
Much like the calling of dinner.
Yes, exactly. And that is what I was trying to emphasize.
Well, we seem to be reaching towards the end of our time here. Is there
know what
any
you mean.
other
I would
comments?
like to continue talking about the crazy frog's penis.
I would like to talk about something other than the crazy frog's penis.
Very well. Go on. Perhaps you are wondering about the large goggles on the forehead. I was very influenced by steampunk fashion in the early 2000s, and this is what I was trying to express through the crazy frog.
And how does steampunk relate to this vehicle of suffering?
Well, I see Crazy Frog as the paragon of the steampunk aesthetic, and the invisible vehicle. When I had drawn the concept art, it was covered in wooden gears and little brass devices and dials. And if you could see it, you would understand that not only is it a symbol of pain and death, but it is also my greatest pride and joy, which is invisible because no one will ever appreciate it.
So that means canonically his bike is also steampunk?
Yes, Crazy Frog is canonically steampunk and also emo.
Well, you heard it here first, folks. Update the International Steampunk Wiki and the Emo Wiki immediately. And somebody please do not upgrade the Penis Wiki.
Crazy Frog will be appearing at DragonCon 2020.
We all cannot wait to see him, though we now understand a lot more about what he represents. Thank you for your time, Johan.
Thank you.
Is this thing on? What's going on?
Check, Mike, check. 1, 2.
Hang on.
Oh, man, did you eat the Fritos again?
No, there's some in the fridge. Chill out.
I want some too.
All right.
Do you got any Code Red?
Yeah, of course I do. It's in the cupboard. All right, come on.
Cupboard over there. 1 sec. Just.
Why is it all bring it? You put behind the Chex-Mix.
No, it's back. It's in there.
I'm trying.
Thomas.
I think your sister drank him again.
Katrina!
All right. We've got
Listen,
our audience to please here, guys.
Yeah, where's my headphones? Where's my headphones?
Come on, get it together, pill boy.
They're on my head. Okay, guys. Well, you know what this is.
This is.
Don't touch.
Yeah, don't touch my
Don't touch my dad.
So, I have a tale this week, guys.
You have a tail?
I have another tale, another incident. It happened again, and
How'd you get a tail? What the heck?
I should have had it soon. I should have said something sooner.
Oh, you meant like a story?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, we were on our way back. We were on our way back from Disney World.
When did you go to Disney World?
My family took me. It was lame. I hate it.
Okay, so tell us this tale.
We were on our way back, Kay.
Yeah?
And my dad,
Hang on, let me adjust the volumes.
he's being all like
Okay, there.
tired, you know? Like,
Yeah.
he just spent all vacation looking at
Oh,
a
because he's
big
so
mouse.
old.
Yeah.
This guy's like 86 years old.
Yeah, at least. Judging by the records he loves, probably more like
This stuff
150.
Chet Atkins and crap like that. Freaking Barry Manilow.
Yeah, who even likes Glenn Miller?
So disgusting.
All right, so the
What's
air
up?
hostess, she was giving us all like our drinks, our coffee.
Hold on, I got a
tea.
text.
Come on.
Oh, it's okay. It's just Mom.
Did she tell her to get more Code Reds?
Okay, I'll tell her. Here, I'll give her a call. She never picks up. Okay, keep going. I'm sorry.
Typical. Anyway, so the air hostess, not the hair host, hair hostess.
Oh, hey, Mom. Sorry, Thomas. Yeah, we're doing the show. Yeah. Can you pick up some Code Red? Is that Dad? Is Dad there? My Dad's here.
Your microphone smells like beef jerky again.
Mom, stop. Don't touch him.
Is she touching him?
She's touching Dad.
No.
Okay,
Tell
love
him to
you,
keep
bye.
the clerk away.
Okay, sorry, Tom. What's up?
You should text your mom, just tell her to keep that one cashier Stephanie away. She's a little too grabby when she grabs his card.
I saw her, too. Last week we were at the store. I saw her touch your dad.
Oh! Just gets me riled. It makes me want to... I can't even crush a can against my forehead. We have no cans.
Katrina!
I'm gonna hide her DS again.
Okay, what's the story? You're at Disneyland.
Yeah, but we're on the plane, right?
Yeah,
and the
Disney
hostess, she's like handing him a ginger ale, because, you know, he's feeling like he's a little dopey, a little sleepy, but he's also a little, you know, gets a little upset. That old man's stomach. I don't want him, you know, yurtsing all over the plane.
Yeah.
So he's getting his ginger ale, and she sort of like trips a little. And she almost spills some on him, but she doesn't. And I'm thinking, all right, crisis averted. I let my guard down. I let my lungs rest. But in her apology, she reached her hand out.
No!
And she put it on his upper arm.
No!
And she said, "Oh, I'm sorry, miss." And I just had
What did you
to
do?
yell. I was a row back, 3 seats over, but I just couldn't help it. I need to get her off, so I just had to yell it, you know? Just say, Don't touch my dad!
I hate when people touch my dad.
They don't belong to you. They're
Okay.
my dad.
Okay, I'm pissed off. Okay.
I'm just... need to calm my
Okay.
nerves.
Let me tell you a story because the same thing happened to me. Exact same thing happened to me this week.
Oh, no.
Exact same thing.
Where was it? Where did it happen?
We're at the Kinko's.
The Kinko's.
My dad was printing off invitations for his 50th birthday party.
Old guy.
He's having a barbecue. He's so old.
I love your dad's ribs.
He's like 95 years old.
They suck, but I want some.
They're not very good.
They're better than your ribs.
Thomas, come on.
Remember that time you tried to make ribs and you encrusted them in
Not on the
ramen noodles?
Okay, one time. Anyways, we're at the Kinko's. My dad's printing off birthday invitations for his 50th birthday party. And he's got a little decal on it.
Yeah.
Looks like a barbecue.
Okay, yeah.
I think he got it off of Google Images. He printed it off.
Yeah, gotcha so far. He's got that barbecue pick.
And we have to cut out all the little barbecues and glue them onto the invitations with a glue stick.
All right, cut to the cheese. What's going down?
And then this lady touches my dad, and I'm like, don't touch my dad!
Don't touch my dad!
It was horrible.
It sounds the worst. Why are people garbage?
Okay, it's time for the next segment in our show. It's called the music review.
Yeah, music review.
What are we doing today? What kind of music are we doing?
All right, well, this song you hear in the background, it's called...
Wait, this isn't it. This is a song.
Oh,
Hold on.
but I liked that one.
No,
It was called Teeth and Beer. Anyway, let's get to the real song.
Okay, real song. So, can't remember what it is. What did we do? Oh, where did I put it? I lost the song.
Let me look through my cassettes. Maybe I'll find some we haven't done it.
Wait.
I don't want to review Led Zeppelin again. We need something
No.
else.
Oh, the Doors. I love these. Oh, hang on. What is this? Oh, here's the song in my back pocket. Yeah, let's put it on right now. Is this the song?
This ain't my CD.
What is this?
This isn't your aunt's Catholic music again, is it?
I think it might be.
Yeah, I hear chanting.
Okay.
Feels like a church in here.
I'm not
Blah.
really a religious person. That's fine. Okay, we'll go on to the next segment. Forget about that. Okay, introduce the next segment, Thomas.
All right, for our next segment here, we've got Please Don't Touch My Dad. Just kidding. We're going to review the latest... Wait. We can't review Mountain Dew because they drank it all.
Katrina!
All right, well, let's see if we can find that raccoon out back, and we'll bring it in.
Okay, good idea.
We'll see what kind of sound it makes after we feed it lots of noodles.
Okay.
We'll be back
we'll
in
back,
a jiff.
guys. I'm just gonna cut to commercial. Okay, see you later. Thanks for listening. We'll be right back.
So next on the news is a report with the new manager, owner, and founder of the Triple Exxon pumping gas station for adults. Can you talk us through this, Johnny?
Okay, my name is Johnny. Excuse me. My name's Johnny Johnson, and my new chain of adult gas stations has been sweeping the nations, I should say, because we are, in fact, up in Canada as well as the United States. As you can tell, I was born in Calgary, Alberta. And we've been sort of branching out. I actually started down in the deep south of the United States, and we have been growing northwards ever since.
So tell me about how Triple Exxon got started, because it seems very alternative from any other gas station routes, especially with the Alberta. Like, how close was it to like the oil sands? Like,
right. Well, I grew up in Fort McMurray, Alberta.
Okay.
Sort of the hub of the oil and gas industry here in this great nation of Canada. And I remember one day I had just turned 25 years old, and I was sitting in a gas station just fueling up my F-350. And I look over and I see this young child pumping gas next to me. And I think to myself, this is not the place for a child. We need to have a gas station where there are no kids allowed, adults only, and we can sort of focus on a more adult-oriented environment for these good people who just need to fill up their cars and trucks.
So do you believe that with the children pumping gas, do you believe that's a safety concern for the children, that they shouldn't be exposed to that sort of
But more
compounds?
than that, it's just that I don't like kids. I don't want to see them. I think that a gas station should be a place where adults can go and have fun and do adult type things, fill up their trucks and cars, and see some more adult content. So that's kind of been the vision.
Okay, so tell me more about these adult concepts, because I know in Canada, unlike America, they're not allowed to sell liquor inside them.
No, good heavens.
So
We don't sell liquor anywhere in any of our stores.
Okay.
That's the devil's juice, and I will not stand for that in my businesses. No.
Okay.
But we do like offering a quality adult environment where there's no kids allowed. There's adult things on the walls, and you'll see a poster, graphs and charts of different gas prices and things like this, and a lot of just adult stuff around. The kids shouldn't be looking at.
So, based off that, is there any explicit images?
Oh, goodness. Oh.
So let's say a child were to walk in.
You sick man. You sick
wondering.
man. That is disgusting. I can't believe you would accuse me of that. I don't put any pornographic imagery on my gas station wall. I can't believe you would suggest this. It's just a place where adults can come and have fun, have adult fun without their kids, and fill up their trucks and cars.
So let's say if a child were to walk in, they would not be able to purchase anything illegally.
No, sir. They will be escorted off the premises.
They would not be able to see anything illegally. So, ultimately, what makes this different than any other gas station?
No kids allowed. What are you not understanding about? These are no places for children.
Instead of having children not allowed for various safety and or personal reasons, couldn't you just do more of a you serve the customer instead of a self-serve, so that the kids can stay in the car, but they're not allowed inside the shop?
I don't want to see any kids in cars, because that is just deception in my eyes, because you're trying to hide the children from me. But I can see them. I'm sitting there with my binoculars inside the gas station. We have a tower, watchtower, on the outside, the outskirts of every gas station, and I'm up there watching 24 hours a day, and I'm looking for children, and if I see children, I'm calling the cops. There's no children allowed at my gas station. I can't believe you try to pull the wool over my eyes like that. You sick man.
So, otherwise, are there any other incentives to go there? Like, is the gas cheaper? Do you have any...
I'm trying to make money. This is a business.
Is there anything else you offer?
No kids. What do you not understand about this concept?
So, what if you go in business with your neighbor? Let's say he/she
I wouldn't go into business with my neighbor. I'll tell you, that man couldn't sell ice to an Eskimo.
Because I heard one of your neighbors is running a daycare.
That's
so
true.
You could run the daycare beside and then have no kids at all for your gas station hangout times.
Are you an imbecile? I said no kids allowed. That's the one rule of my gas station.
Okay.
I gotta go. I just got a text.
Yeah, I think we're wrapping
from
up
one
here.
of my franchisees.
And that was Johnny from XXX Mobile.
Thanks for having me.
Yep. Come visit us.
Pervert.
This is Stitch Woodboard on location at, well, we're not even sure what the name of this place is, but hey, excuse me, you there. This is a new fairground opening in the city, and,
Why, hello, yes.
Hello.
Welcome to the fairground.
How are you enjoying your stay
Yes.
here so far?
Yes, it's been wonderful. This is my wonderful fair. Are you enjoying the sights?
Oh, this
the
is your fair.
sounds? Yes.
You're the owner.
Get yourself some cotton candy, a chicken
is
leg on a
perfect.
stick, maybe.
Sorry, sir, what's your name?
I don't have one.
You don't have an... Okay.
My mom sold it with the rest of my belongings.
That's very sad.
Anyway, welcome to the fairground where the ground treats you fair. We've got plenty of great attractions. What seems to be seeking you here?
Well, first of all, I'd just like to ask you, I mean, this place sort of sprung up overnight. We just heard about it this morning, actually, and it's full of people. So how did this happen so fast?
Oh, we just have the alternative rides that you all need, of course. Everyone has a tunnel of love, but, not everyone has the significant other to go through it.
Right.
We've got, those good alternatives. We're marketing to the different crowds that seem overlooked at other amusement
So what do you
grounds.
have? What are these alternative rides?
Well, instead of sticking with the tunnel idea, we've got the carpal tunnel. Great for anglers, great for people who enjoy fish. Don't stick your hands in the water, though. Your hands might get a little sore. They are hungry for those wiggly appendages.
I'm sorry, there's the carpool tunnel?
The carpal tunnel, yes. It's got many carp swimming all in the water. You
Oh,
just
I
enjoy
see.
the fish.
Okay. Very good. What else do you have?
Well, we've also got one that a lot of the kids are enjoying. It's the fun tunnel. They're just really getting
The
addicted
fun
to
tunnel?
that one. Yeah, the fun tunnel. They love that one.
Okay.
And don't forget, pick up your deep fried yogurt tubes. And one thing, good for the new ones. Ferris wheel, yes, the Ferris wheel. Don't forget that. If you bring in one car tire for recycling, you get a free ride on any of our rides. The Ferris wheel.
Okay. Well, this is very good. Thank you for interviewing with us. It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm glad I ran into you.
The pleasure's on mine. Come on down to Wharf Street. We've got the fairground where the ground treats you fair. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got some seals to catch.
Oh, this has been Stitch Woodboard for Channel 5. Thanks for tuning in.
Alrighty out there, listeners. It's 10 o'clock p.m., and you know what that means. It's time for Piece of My Mind with Greg Hastings. I'm your host, Greg Hastings. Tonight, many, many pieces of mind shall be sawn off from our wonderful guest, Rodney Pleasurecraft. Rodney, what have you got to say? Give us a piece of your mind.
Hi, yes, my name is Rodney Pleasurecraft. I'd like to just talk about a lot of issues that in our society that we're dealing with, and thank you for letting me be on the show. And I just want to say, I think that criminals should be punished, and I don't care who knows it. And I just don't care. I know it's not a very a lot of people won't agree with me. I think everybody, if you shoot somebody, you should be able to serve time for that.
All right, Rodney.
And I think
let's get to the cheese. What kind of time are we talking here, Rodney?
I think you should serve minimum 2-year sentences for all murderers. I don't care who you are. I don't care your upbringing. I think that if you shoot someone, you should serve jail time. And I don't care who knows that.
All right, Rodney. Now, what kind of time are we talking here? Are we talking like what sort of accommodations are we giving these ne'er-do-wells?
3 square meals and a cot and nothing else. And I don't care if you can have your TV time. That's fine. Go outside. That's fine. But you should not be able to leave the jail for 2 years at least.
You gotta have some way of integrating. That does make sense, Rodney.
Yes.
So, Rodney, what else do you have to say about crime? Is there any particular things you think are and aren't crime?
A lot of these libtards nowadays are trying to talk about how we need to be easy on these criminals, and I don't think I agree with trying to be nice to criminals, because I think that they deserve to be punished for what they do, because I think all criminals should be punished.
Do you think that our justice system isn't working fast or well enough,
Rodney?
The
justice system is full of these libtards, and I think that criminals need to be punished, and I think that the court system needs to be punishing criminals.
Do you have...
At least 2 years, I think.
Is there anything you have to say about a fair and reasonable trial? Do you think you have any other opinions on that process?
Yes, I do. I don't always get to talk about this because I know a lot of people will not agree with me about this opinion, but I believe that every criminal should have a fair trial and be sent to prison for what they have done, if they're found guilty. And if they're not guilty, then they should be free to go. And I don't care who knows.
These are some very, very large statements we've got here, Rodney.
Yeah, we'll keep them coming. I'm ready to go. I'm hot. I'm coming in hot.
Well, Rodney, you're the one steering this ship. Apparently you've got some other opinions that have to do with just how life is messed up out on the streets.
Okay, look, I know this is not a popular opinion. I believe if you come into a store with an item that has been rotten or somehow it has not met your standards, or it has gone off before the expiry date, you should be able to go in and return the item for a full refund.
That's interesting.
And I don't
Rodney.
care. These big corporations will try to tell you that it's not. You can't have. You don't have a right to your own property, and you don't have to. You can't return things for money. But I say, if anything, it does not meet your satisfactions, or the product is flawed, you should be able to return it for a full refund. I don't care who knows it.
Now tell me, Rodney, is there some sort of what do you think is a timeline that would make sense for something like this?
I think if the item has gone moldy before the expiry date, you should be able to return it. Anything after that, then I understand you can't return it. But if it is before the expiry date, you should be able to return it for a full refund. And that's what I believe. And I know I will receive a lot of flack from this, but I don't care. I don't care who knows it.
Rodney, I heard you saying something about someone crossing the street outside on your way in and they weren't obeying a light. What do you have to say about that? And what do you think that man should get?
I think that anybody who is jaywalking or who doesn't cross the street at the right time when they have a walking light, they should not do that, I think.
Any other pieces of your mind, Rodney?
Yeah, just one more thing. I think that if the people are not happy with the current president, they should be able to write a strongly worded letter to their congressman, and they should be able to write anything they want on social media against that president. And not that I think that they would, because I think everything's just fine in the White House right now.
Well, thank you for your time, Rodney. Those have been some excellent pieces of your mind.
Thank you.
Welcome back to the DJ Saul Show. This is, it's a bit of an unorthodox episode. I was just going to cut to music and just let the thing run. I'm sorry, I'm really distracted. Yeah, so there's been some kind of interdimensional portal opening up in the studio. It has happened before, but never quite. Oh, I know you. Hang on. What was it? Bolshevik?
Balazar Shah Inapi. But my friends called me Balashi.
Balashi,
yes.
That's it. I remember you.
I'm still working on learning theoretical physics. I'm at the grade 11 level.
I'm glad to hear that. That's very good, Balashi.
I can see there's a portal here. Have you done any experiments, gathered any data? I've learned a lot about these scientific methods since we last met.
Maybe this is all just some kind of a sick nightmare or something. Anyways, Balashi...
Are you not enjoying this lovely portal in your home? Because
No, it's glowing really bright and it's making this weird humming noise and It's interrupting my show, first of all, and, I'm a big star in this town, and people like to hear what I have to say, and...
You seem like you're upset with these new circumstances.
Yeah, I mean, I had a really big bit on the show that I was going to do about the new traffic lights on, on Central City.
Well...
Central Street. Oh, gosh.
Maybe it would be better if you had a way to properly cope with this. Something to move on forward.
Yeah, well, how are you going to help me?
Well...
You just have all the solutions, don't you, Balashi?
I may not have the solutions, but I do have all the time.
Of course. This
I'll
guy.
see you in a few, DJ Saul.
I can't handle this. This is ridiculous. I didn't agree to these conditions. This is probably the station manager's fault. He probably knew this was going to happen. It's probably something with the wiring. He probably cheaped out and bought the wrong... Oh,
Hey,
come
sir.
on.
Are you mad?
Am I
You
mad?
angry at life?
Yeah, I am.
Do you need to get back at everything?
Yeah!
Well, welcome to Tyson Maxon's workout DVD, now live in
Okay.
front of your face.
Okay, let's do this.
Extend your hands out in front of you. Bring your thumbs towards your palms.
Okay.
Bring them back out. Bring them back towards your palm again and bring them back. You're going to have the strongest gaming thumbs you can
Get
get
out of
there.
here.
You can pwn those noobs all day, every day.
This is-
Get your endurance up. 24
I can't
hours
be
of
interrupted
playtime
like this every 2
per
minutes. Get out of
day.
here. Go back through the portal.
You have paid for 2 hours of DVD
no, I did not. Oh, he's gone.
I seem to have the wrong address, sorry.
Listen, you punk, we're gonna get you gamified.
Okay, everybody, you're listening to the DJ Saul Show on CFUR 80.7 FM. I don't know what can I do. What can I do about this? I mean, if only there was some way I could close this thing. I'm so stupid. I can't believe I'm still working here. I mean, after that bogus contract the station manager had me sign, the stupid squeaky chair. I mean, the working conditions here are garbage. There's a draft constantly in the room. There's always thunderstorms overhead. Even on a sunny day, I still have malfunctions. The portal's opening up, and it's cold in here, and they don't even let me wear a sweater. Oh, hello.
Hello, sir.
Hello.
A squeaky chair? We don't have those where I come from. Everything
that's very
is nice and slick where I come from.
Okay. Listen, I'm trying to do a show here. If you could maybe... Here, tell you what, I'll write up a sign. Maybe you can put it on the other side of the portal so no one walks through.
That lovely face of yours, I could just scrape some samples off of it and take it back to the
I
lab.
would really prefer it if you didn't.
I would very much prefer it if I did. How much? 3 acorns? 4 I could pay you? Just a bit off the one cheek.
No, really, no, I'm not interested.
Do you have any oily glands I could borrow?
No, I'm sorry.
Any oils at all nearby?
Who are you? What's your thing? What is this?
Well, we come from a place where everything just needs to stay quiet and oiled.
What place is this? Why are
We
you
call
holding
it
your hand?
Nebulon, but really it's just a swamp in the middle of a desert.
Okay. It sounds like maybe you could go back to your swamp and you'd probably be happier there because nothing here is very oily.
Are you sure? I think
Yeah,
there
I'm pretty
should
sure.
be some... I could have swore I saw what you call a teenager walk by, and it seemed very oily. Could I just
How do you know what I
sneak
call a
flake
teenager?
off of it?
Yeah, sure, go ahead. I don't care.
Thank you,
Go out.
good sir. I'll be back in a moment.
Okay.
Consider my offer 4 acorns and not an acorn more.
Please don't feel like you have to come back. Well, I'm not really sure what to do anymore. The show's kind of been taken over by all kinds of strange people. People, I don't know if you can call them that. Aliens, interdimensional beings. And, yeah, I'm going to figure out a way to fix this. I got to put this to an end. Listen, we're going to cut to commercial again, but when we come back, hopefully Yeah, I know I'll have this figured out, so don't even worry about it. Please don't go away.
All right, next applicant, please.
Hi!
Holy smokes! What?
Hi, I'm applying for the job. It's gonna be my first job.
You got a voice. That's pretty presumptuous of you. Why do you think you're gonna get the job?
I really want it, and I feel like I'm gonna be a good employee.
All right, listen, kid. What's your name?
My name?
Yeah.
My name is...
You know your name?
Just I guess I get a bit scared. I get a bit scared.
You're not the guy for me.
Please.
Send in the next applicant. All right. Who's next?
Hi.
Hello. What's your name?
My name is Jonathan.
All right, Jonathan. That's a pretty common name.
Yes.
Let's see if you can distinguish yourself. I've had about 50 Jonathans in here this week so far.
Well, I assure you, I'm going to be the best one.
Well, what sets you apart there, Johnny? Can I call you Johnny?
No.
I'm going to call you Johnny.
Please don't.
All right. What sets you apart there, John?
Well, I just graduated from a very prestigious college.
Which one?
You probably never heard of it. It's very elite.
Very elite?
Yes.
Where's that?
I'm not allowed to tell you that. It's...
Oh, you're one of these. Okay. I'm done with you.
What? No.
No, you're not the guy. Okay, get out of here, Johnny. Send in the next applicant, please. Come in.
Hello.
Hi.
¿Cómo estás?
I don't speak that language.
No.
Next applicant, please.
Inglés. Ay.
You're not my guy. Okay, who's next? What's your name there, son? What, you don't talk?
What's your name?
Oh, I like this guy. His name's Guy Solomonson. Pleased to meet you.
My name's Guy Solomonson. My name is Solomon Geisen.
No kidding.
Yeah, no kidding, do you?
You shitting me?
I ain't shitting you, but you're shitting me.
Oh, you're shitting me. You're shitting me. I like this guy. Okay.
What's this
All
job
right.
you're talking about?
All right, this is Spruce City Sanatorial Services.
All right.
You know what that means?
No.
Means we get stuff done.
I like getting stuff done.
Okay. You ever had to chase a hawk out of a woman's bathroom with
Only
duct
every
tape
day.
wrapped around your arms? Okay.
That's like my Tuesday.
Okay. You ever get sucked under an escalator?
No, I never want it. That shit's dirty.
That's good for you. Me neither. It happened to an employee of mine. Last guy I hired. I don't know whatever happened to him.
God rest his soul.
Still
am I
under
right?
there. Okay. Now, I got a couple more questions for you. I got a
for
good
sure,
feeling
shoot.
about you, Solomon.
Yeah.
So tell me, when was the last time you ever had to get in a fist fight with the mayor of town?
Only every day. He's my dad, I tell you that.
He's your dad.
He's my dad.
No shitting me.
Yeah, I ain't shitting you.
Holy smokes, okay.
He's a character, tell you
We
what.
work a lot with the town hall. We do a lot of their stuff, cleaning out of the garbages. You're gonna learn some things about your dear father that you never thought you'd ever learn.
Well, I'm going to tell you a lot about my poppy that you didn't know either.
Tell me.
Oh, man, wait till I get hired. I got some stories for
Okay.
you.
I like this guy.
Oh,
I
what's-
like. All right,
What's my salary going to be?
I was just gonna
That's-
discuss that with you. Look, we generally pay about 15 an hour, but for you, hey, 25 an hour plus overtime.
Make it $26.50. We got a deal.
I like this guy.
Hey, my man.
Hey.
I'll show up maybe next week whenever I want. and I'll
Hey,
start
no
then.
problem,
Okay,
Solomon.
Sounds good. Sounds good. All right, see
Do
you
whatever
then.
you like. See you later. All right, cancel all the other interviews. We found our guy.
Hello?
Hello?
You picked up?
Yes.
Hi.
Yes.
Is this Mr.
Bob?
Delay? Hello? Is this Mr. Delay?
This is Mr. Yeah, who is this?
This is, that's not important. Look, we have a very good business idea for you that we,
So why are you calling from Mr. Richards' house?
we're invited guests.
Caller ID set. Okay.
He invited us in.
And he gave you my number?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Look, the thing is, we know that you have a lot of money, capital for spending on. This is my partner.
Shareholders.
Listen, can I talk to Bob? I'm very busy.
Synergy.
Bob's he's in the bathroom.
We've got dreams. We've got plans. We
Okay.
just need capital to achieve them.
That's right. Listen to this. We've got a lot of ideas, and we're hoping that you can invest some of your capital into our money.
Plenty of ideas.
Business idea.
All right, you've got 5 minutes.
Okay. Which one should we do first?
The one with the flying vegetables.
Oh yeah. Okay. So we have this idea. What it is? Let me start over.
Yeah, you know when you got your like kid, and you want to feed him something, but it's like it's so boring, and so you try and spice it up. You go, here comes the plane. What if it was a plane?
Yeah, this is a technology that we've designed to help kids eat planes.
Sounds very expensive.
Vegetables. It's a small plane.
You gotta the calculation's got to be just right.
Okay.
Next.
Okay.
No.
An ice cream truck that sells.
What are we gonna do with all the jet fuel then?
We'll have to worry about it later.
Okay.
An ice cream truck that sells models of ice cream trucks to children. This way, we encourage small children to be entrepreneurs and to one day start their own business.
Next.
Okay, a bike, but instead of pedaling, you just alternate your weight from one cheek to the other.
I like this one.
It's going to help overweight people exercise, and also
Good
skinny
for the
people
hips.
and it increases the butt muscles.
Yeah, lots of good butt muscle.
So
and
what do you
also
think?
your feet can be in a reclined position.
I like the idea of reclining on a bike. How much money do you boys need?
Is it okay if to just ask him how much he has, or is that out of place? Yeah.
How much do you have,
Listen, can I talk to Bob?
Bob? Just 1 second. I'll go.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna go get Bob. Yeah, I'm gonna
here
go
he
get
is.
Bob.
He's coming. Hey, Tony. It's me, Bob. Your friend Bob.
that's totally.
Richards.
It's Bob over there. Yeah,
In my house.
yeah.
I let these two young.
Why are these kids calling me Bob?
I let these two young men in because they have a lot of really great ideas that could help serve the country.
Yeah, Bob, have you heard these kids' ideas?
I know that they have a very good vegetable idea about helping kids eat.
Healthy children are not a joke.
They were telling me another idea about a two-way door.
Yeah,
You can walk in.
Two-way.
yeah.
Bob, all doors are two-way.
I'll be damned.
You haven't even heard about the meat baffling.
Brick it to the man.
Yeah,
You know
break
what
it to
this
the
is.
man.
Bricks.
You know what time this is?
It's time to stack it
for the
up
big
and
show.
break it down. Breaking it to
All
the
right.
man.
What do we got first?
Well, starting off, of course, we have the Brick current news. We've all got some very exciting world news in the world of bricks. I've got a wonderful pro-brick author by the pseudonym of Charles Brickens has
that's
released
funny. It's really
another book for the masses, drumming up that good support. Just, it started with David Copperbrick, the tale of the house that was made of very conductive, non-insulative, expensive bricks. A hazardous tale to not use materials that aren't bricks.
Bricks are bricks.
And when we've
Puritanism.
bricks are bricks, and you know what? Anything that isn't a brick is not a brick, and it's not
And that's
something that I'm interested in.
That's how the brick crumbles,
I
my
mean,
boys.
and last year he, to less, critical acclaim came Brick Expectations, what to
Yeah.
expect from bricks, which,
What to expect when you're expecting a brick was another one that sort of followed in the wake, and I think that took a lot of the spotlight away from the former book. But
at the
both
same
good.
time, and I'm happy it was able to create the buzz at the very least. I'm happy they can, build off of each other in order,
Yeah.
to create some, some good. Regardless, he released his new book, A Tale of Two Cities, subtext, one of which is made from bricks.
And the
it
other
co-
one burns to the ground.
It's
Yeah,
it's a
exactly.
cautionary tale,
Yeah.
but also an encouraging tale about the steadfastness and durability of bricks.
Do you know a lot of people don't know that bricks you can't burn them, and they don't really
They're the
you
best.
can't- You
They're
can't
the
destroy
best.
them because
I
they're
don't know.
That's what
they're
the
made
Three
of rocks.
Pinkies is literally all about.
I-
Build with
and we
bricks.
haven't learned.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
we still haven't learned.
If you don't build with bricks, your house will burn down and a wolf will eat
Thank
your
you.
family.
And we
Yeah,
still haven't
perfect.
learned this? Okay. Wake
Yeah.
up,
I
society.
I mean, think about look at the ground. Go outside, look on the ground. What are you gonna see? You're
Basically bricks.
You're gonna
They're-
see little
they
bugs
are
crawling around everywhere.
bricks.
But you know what? Those little bugs crawling around on those bricks, what are they doing to those bricks? They're going under them. They're going around them. but they ain't able to go in them.
And
Now
you know
tell
what
me,
else?
take a nice wood frame house. What's a
Yeah.
bug gonna do to that? My
Just munch right through it.
Go
yeah,
right through.
exactly.
And what I was going to say, when these bugs, the bugs are depositing defecation materials onto the bricks, which actually strengthens it. It makes it so that you cannot even penetrate into the brick. You cannot even destroy them. Even if you take a pick and a hammer at the brick, you cannot get past.
Now let's
And they get stronger every day.
exactly. We're all brick fans here. Let's
Okay.
hear it for bricks quickly. Go bricks!
Bricks.
All right.
Bricks.
What anything you guys could drum up on brick news? Anything we may have
Yeah, one of
missed
my
already?
favorite bands dropped a new album this week.
Sick.
It's Brick Theme.
Brick
Because
theme.
you know our favorite surf rock band, Brick Zeppelin.
Oh yes.
Yes.
Gotta
Brick
love those guys,
Zeppelin.
eh? They just their music is as sturdy as a brick, and it will hold up in time, just like a brick.
Yes.
They've earned their name.
That album reminded me a lot of the Brickles' first album. Way back in,
yeah.
I think it was like 61. But yeah, the lads from Liverpool.
Oh man, back in the day, when We Will Brick You released, my
Oh
goodness.
my goodness.
Oh,
So good.
I tell you, to be a brick rock star these days, the bricks
Yeah.
aren't the only thing getting laid. I tell you.
Well, let's hit the bricks. What do we got up next? The uses, top 10 uses
Top
for the week.
10 uses of bricks for the week. Number 10. You know what? I've got an anecdote for this one. I was out at the community park. There were some swans around. It was a lovely day. And you know what? The doggone wind kept being a bit strong, and it was blowing the leaves of my salad away. Very strong winds. But I put a brick on top of that salad, and none of those leaves went anywhere.
Always
is
the
really
innovator.
good.
Always the innovator.
You're always finding new ways to use bricks and to demonstrate to people the usefulness of bricks.
Well, it's amazing how many uses for a brick you can find when you actually carry a convenient brick.
Oh, a brick carrier.
Exactly. Well, brick
That'd
carrier,
be made
throw
of
it in your
bricks,
pouch,
'cause
just
if it's
hold
not
it.
made of bricks, it's
No,
not
of
worth
course.
it.
Well, yeah.
Like my
That's- I
belt
just
is
thought
made
of
of
that.
bricks.
Okay.
You could have a brick. Sorry.
Number 10,
We'll work on
salad.
that. Workshop it.
Salad, perfect. Number 9?
Paperweight.
Paperweight.
I feel like
Paperweight.
it's underappreciated the amount of use a brick has for weighing down paper. Speaking of weighing down paper, you can hold paper on a brick and send that brick to the person you need to send it to.
World's
That's
most
how we
efficient
do
mail
a
delivery
lot of
system.
our
It goes-
campaigning.
Yeah, it goes through air,
Brick mail.
goes through windows, goes through some flimsy fences. It goes through a lot.
Gets the message across.
That's number 8.
Number 7, take a brick paperweight and turn it on its side. You got a brick bookend for holding all your brick books together.
It's like a sideways paperweight, folks.
Completely, yeah. And you have 2 of them, and it holds the whole stack of papers together. So it's
Yeah.
versatility. Versatility is the subtext of the word brick when it comes to mind.
Number 6. Build a shed.
Build a shed.
Of course.
Can't forget
What
to build
other
a shed.
use for bricks is there than to build? We got to keep to the bricks' core competency. Number 5, massage aid. Heat up a nice brick in the oven, and it will hold that heat, much like it will hold heat during the evening for your house. You
This is how
oven
I
that
cured my
brick,
tendonitis.
and then you just put it on your back there, and it keeps you good and toasty warm.
Yep. What else we got on number 5?
Well, that was number
that's
5.
Number 4. Well, I don't remember the rest. The point is, bricks are really good. They're useful. And let's all just say together, what's our number 1 rule for bricks?
Remember, we are going to build a better world for bricks. This is the age of big brick. The age of big pharma and big oil is over. Move over. It's time for big brick.
Another round of applause for bricks.
Yeah, bricks.
Brick, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, here she is. She's been pretty good, good shape, as you can see.
Yeah, you didn't tell me the mileage of the car though. What's the mileage of this?
I think I told you. Yeah, it's 126.
126.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's pretty good. And I've only really driven it to work. Like, it hasn't, I don't take it off road or anything like that. It's been mostly city stuff.
Okay. You have any troubles with the engine in the last 5 years?
It's been running fine. I replaced the alternator last year.
Okay.
I've changed the spark plugs every year. I've done regular oil changes and stuff, so it's been pretty well taken care of. I'm only the second owner.
Okay, I'm just gonna pop the hood for a little moment.
Sure, no problem.
You want to take a look with me and point it, sort of show me the ropes around here?
Are you familiar with an engine at all, or?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Of course.
You know what? So this part here, obviously, that's the alternator. That's new, as you can see.
Okay.
It's a 4-cylinder, pretty basic.
But like, where do you put the keys in this? Like, where do you put the keys to turn on the engine?
Just in the right, like by the steering wheel.
Oh yeah, for sure. I knew that. Yeah, for sure. I knew that.
Yeah, no, it's just a regular start. I can show you the ignition over here. I'm sorry. Just let me fumble with the keys. I locked it because it's a bad neighborhood, but yeah. So
you think this is a bad neighborhood? I'll show you where I'm from, son.
Where do you live?
I don't want to tell you that just in case, you know.
Sure. No, it's fine. I'm sorry.
It's confidential information, son.
Yeah. Anyway, so the interior you can see is pretty in pretty good shape.
Yeah, for sure. Is that leather in the seats? Is that some leather?
It's fake, but
Okay. So like,
can't really tell the difference.
Let's say if like a kangaroo was in the back seat, okay? Do you think it'd like scratch it up a little bit or what?
I'm not sure. I don't think so. I don't really know. Do kangaroos have claws?
If I need to tell you that, then I need a lot more explaining to do. What about like 2 kangaroos? You think that'll be good? Because you can like stick their heads out of the sunroof a little bit.
No, I think they would fit for sure.
Okay.
Yeah. There's lots of room too in the back, like in the trunk.
Okay, show me the trunk. Let's pop that hood.
Okay, I'll pop the trunk.
Okay, yeah.
Just go around here.
Okay.
There is a little ding, as you can see, just above the wheel, but it's nothing major. I don't know. I only noticed it last month. I'm not even sure when it happened.
Yeah, for sure. That happens to me all the time with my body, you know what I'm saying? Anyways, it's trunk.
Yeah.
It says out with the spare tires, eh?
Yeah, the spare tire's still good. The tires on here, by the way, are actually new. I just bought them last year.
So, like, the trunk, is it... I'm seeing, like, it's painted on the inside of the trunk. Is it the same side as the outside, like the same kind of paint?
I don't know. It just came like that.
Okay, so, like, what if there's some animals up in there, like 20 hedgehogs and, like, a few ferrets and stuff, and they get all wild and crazy?
Why would there be animals in the trunk?
I don't know. I don't want to tell you these things, okay? It's my own business. My own business is my own business, okay?
Okay,
you know
fair
what I'm
enough. No, that's fine.
So, like, this paint, is it like, how much lead? How much lead's in this paint? Because I can't sell. I mean, I can, that it's bad for the animals when they get the lead paint in the system.
You'd have to call the factory, I guess. I really have no idea. I don't think they put lead in paint anymore.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, yeah, for sure.
It's 2002. I think by then, it was considered unsafe or...
Yeah, for sure. Let's check out the insides now. I want to check out the steering, the brake systems. You
can take it for a drive if you want.
Yeah, okay, for sure.
Do you want to?
Yeah. How do you start this?
Okay. Do you want me to drive it?
Yeah.
Okay, just swap seats. I'll just climb over you here.
Okay. Yeah. Hey, whoa.
Sorry.
Be careful where you put your fingers, eh, man? Okay.
Congratulations, by the way.
Oh, you're welcome.
I'll just start the thing. Okay. Do you want to take it around the block, or?
Yeah, take it around the
As
block.
you can see, the steering's pretty good.
Okay, can you go a bit faster? I want to see how fast it can
Sure.
go.
Yeah.
Because let's say someone's like after you, you go pedal to the metal. Let's see how fast it goes.
Sure. Yeah, I mean, as you can
it's
see,
pretty fast. Okay,
it's decent. I mean, it's nothing special. It's not a race car, but
yeah, for sure.
accelerates all right.
These windows, I've noticed are not tinted.
No.
How tinted can I get? And like, let's say I just like spray paint it, but like a light spray paint. Is that good too?
I don't think you're supposed to do that. But once it's your car, it's your business, really. So,
Yeah, because like those guys are looking outside. I don't want them looking inside. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to see nothing they don't want to see.
What would they see?
I don't.
Never mind.
You're asking too many questions, boy.
So the price is $1,500. If you want it, I'll sell it to you right now.
How about like $500?
No.
And some coupons.
No.
Please.
15.
Oh man, that's a bit steep. Look,
Look, I can do 13.
Oh, man, that's a bit steep. It's still a bit steep. I can ski off that hill, man.
I really can't let it go for less than that. I've got a lot of people interested.
Okay. How about, $12.99?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, you got a deal. Okay, let's do it.
Okay. Pleasure doing business.
Pleasure doing
You
business.
want to drive it off the lot, or?
Can you do that, please?
Well, we're back, and we're almost at the end of the hour, and I still haven't figured this thing out. To everyone listening, I'm sorry to disappoint you, or I guess it hasn't been a very good show.
Let me just try and maybe get in. Thank you.
Look what's back. Listen, Balashi, I'm not really in the mood. I'm feeling kind of depressed, honestly.
You don't say.
Yeah, I mean, I thought my show was going to be back to normal after all this weird stuff happened, but it seems like bizarre adventures just follow me around.
Well, I found a bit of a, let us call it a time-immune zone so I could read up a bit on your kind of situation.
How long were you reading?
They did not really have clocks there. They did not work, so it's hard to tell. I found the experience delightful. You wouldn't
Okay.
happen to have some dust around here. I'm parched.
Probably check the windowsill.
Ah, yes.
It's licking the windowsill. It's
Wonderful.
disgusting. What did you find out?
Well,
Not that it's going to help me anyway.
it seems that you have started with just pretending your problem didn't exist.
No, I suppose
And
I
that-
was in denial for a little while.
But it seemed your problem did actually persist, as I can see through this wonderful energy field here.
Yeah,
Some sort of a micro-contained wormhole of some sort.
That's
I've
about the
read some
size of it.
popular science. And it seems that you've maybe gone through some anger about this.
yeah, I guess I was pretty angry.
Now tell me, have you tried to make some sort of a deal with your situation? Have you tried giving up things of yours? Have you tried figuring out ways you can get it back to normal?
Well, yeah, I did offer one of our engineers $100 if he could fix it.
Well, I suppose he wasn't able to do that, was he, as the
Well,
portal
what do you think?
stands? It seems we've hit step 4, which is depression.
I'm not depressed. What are you talking about?
Look at those slouched shoulders, the bags under your eyes.
What do you mean?
The
All
sadness.
the crates.
You've eaten 3 pints of cookie dough ice cream,
So?
sir. This isn't just another Tuesday. You usually only have 2 of those.
Okay, I'm depressed. So what? Thanks for pointing it out to the whole world.
Have you considered that maybe you just need to accept what is happening and embrace a new normal, as you have evidence you are unable to change this aspect of your circumstance?
Balashi, I don't know. I mean, how can I accept this?
Well, it's been here for an hour,
Yeah.
and you're still here.
Well, that's true, I suppose. I mean, I guess I've held it together pretty well.
And tell me, how is viewership? How is the content creation of DJ Saul?
Well, I mean, ratings are through the roof.
Well, there you go. Maybe you just needed an objective, sober mood.
Huh. You know, maybe you're right. Maybe this could be something good for this show. For this station. Maybe this could be good for the whole city.
A good piece of perspective.
Well, thanks. I mean, that was actually a big help.
You are very welcome.
Well, everybody, I guess that's it. This is the show now. I guess I know what I'm doing.
Wait,
What?
is that portal smaller to you?
Oh, yeah, I think it's shrinking.
I don't think I can fit through it anymore.
Well, you better get back in there. You're not going to get home.
Ah, these old bones. I don't think that's feasible.
Well,
How
look,
about
it's
I
closing.
instead read to you from this wonderful physics textbook? It's only third year level.
No, Balashi, that's okay. The show's almost over anyways.
I'm only on chapter 5 of 56.
Don't worry about it.
And I've got
Oh my
the
goodness! Look,
second volume.
everybody, Balashi's turning to dust. He's disintegrating right before my eyes, just as the portal closes.
Oh no.
Well, thanks anyways for your advice and everything. Thanks for being on the show, but oh my goodness, he's just expired. Well,
Like a gallon of very bad milk.
wow, he sure knows how to go out with a bang. Ladies and gentlemen, that was Balashi, and you've been listening to the DJ Saul Show on CFUR 88.7 FM. And I guess the show really is back to normal now. Well, thanks for listening to everybody, and I hope you'll tune in again real soon. Secret Mystery Hour is created and produced by Solomon Goodsword. Our special guests this episode were Neil Brooks, Arthur Marutt, Michael Minard, and Barry Warnock. Thanks for listening.